And we are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to PeakFlow Power number 66. Let me just click live on Instagram.
Same.
For some reason it's not working. Okay, good to go now. So, if you're new to the series, we answer all your questions related to high ticket dropshipping and any business questions, any other questions related to personal development, relationships, ask away. We here to answer them all for you. Happy Friday, guys.
Happy Friday, man. Yo, it's just gotten to like that, Trev, right? Like it used to be a lot of dropshipping questions. We've answered all of the dropshipping questions on our YouTube and all of the 55 lives we've done.
You know what it is?
What is it?
It's just the fact that we answer the same questions like
that's right.
30.
And it's actually the same people that consistently come on, but like is they moving forward with their high ticket stores is another question,
So do you? Oh, I expected Trevor Lamb 6969. We have Estrada. W2 is in, joining the program in 2 weeks.
Is this Jose?
Do you remember Estrada Enterprise?
I'm pretty sure it's Jose.
Okay, it's just his YouTube username.
Yeah,
catching off guard. But we have Mohammed Abdallah 1944 says hello. It is Jose. So
my man, yeah, dude, excited, man. Excited to see you join the winning team.
Can't wait, and can't wait to get him his first high ticket sale, and then go from there. But in terms of this week, something off topic.
Oh my god!
Since we don't have any questions just yet.
Yeah.
Didn't you say like a month ago, something like that, that you tried Pilates for the first time? I also did Pilates for the first time today.
Yo, Pilates is hard.
They said it's like beginner's class.
Did you do a beginner's class Pilates?
It was low-key kind of hard.
It's fucking hard.
Did you use the machines or did you use like just the weight?
Of course I use the machines, bro. I'm a professional.
Okay, I'm not a professional. I use the machines.
So you know what it is, guys? A lot of you guys are wondering, why are these two grown men out here talking about Pilates? I'll tell you why. Not only because we could drop ship them, we actually want to use it. So for me, I'm on like the balancer. I'm trying to hold my position, but I didn't realize that I don't have much balance. I'm big, but like I have muscle.
Oh yeah, I have no
I don't have the balance on my core like that, which is very humbling. Very humbling. That's just tough.
It's more about like balance and like a little bit of core. That's about it.
I fuck with it though. I like it. It's low key nice, pleasant.
You know, it actually trains absolutely nothing. It's mainly, I've heard it's like mainly for like recovery. Like it's not like an exercise that builds like muscles or anything.
That's correct. It doesn't build muscle. It's supposed to open up the muscle. Yeah.
What does opening up the muscle do?
Like supposedly, if you open up your hip, that's what the girls be saying. Like when you do like shit like that, it's like orgasmic. I don't know. That's what I've heard. I'm just a spectator. I tried it myself.
It's too. Are you sure you're just a spectator?
They're just like the feeling when you like do the hip shit on Pilates. I'm like, the fuck are you guys doing?
What the fuck you guys doing? What kind of high ticket niche?
Pilates niche.
We're talking about Pilates reformers. You can drop ship those. We have a few people selling them. They're low key quite expensive for what they do. Like 4,000, 5,000.
You did Pilates and like a Pilates like
classroom.
Studio, like a studio.
Yeah.
How many Pilates machines were there?
Well, this one was not even a Pilates machine Pilates lesson.
Oh,
You just do the free weight and then you balance it on your own.
oh, I don't know if that's that's Pilates then, I guess.
It was labeled Pilates. I would have to double check, but like it said it was Pilates. Yeah, I think I definitely want to try with the Pilates machine, see if it's any different. But it is pretty difficult even without the machine.
The class I went to had 8 Pilates, so I was thinking like, damn, that's like a minimum 24 grand if you assume 3,000 per one machine. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's how much studios have to invest in like one order if they're trying to buy for like their studio.
So it's like 24K for Pilates for one studio. What do you think the ROI on that is?
Bro, if I'm being honest, man, like, dude, like, it depends on who, right? So if you're talking about the instructor, dude, they get paid like 18 an hour, man. Like, it's crazy. You're not getting rich being a Pilates instructor. Let's debate it. Like,
For 1 hour is so long, like especially in Pilates. I showed up late, 15 minutes late. It was like 45 minutes, and I was like towards the end, like how many more minutes left?
oh my god, how long is the class? 45 minutes?
It's an hour.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like too long personally. Mohammed says, I'm from Egypt, and some time ago I asked you when the US dollar was equal to 50.5 Egyptian pounds. You advised me to reduce my expenses, and I've already done that. I only spend on essentials. You also told me to travel to another country. So I traveled to Saudi Arabia with my father. I'm currently working for 2,000 Saudi rays and saving 1,000 rays so I can enroll in the course you own. I'm doing everything I can to start high cost e-commerce, knowing that the US dollar equals 3.7 Saudi rays.
That's really good, Mohammed. Like, in fact, if you just keep saving up, you will reach the initial capital of $2,000 that we recommend, right? You could start with as low as 500, but we recommend 2,000. So keep on grinding, but just also know that you could get started entirely for free. Just going onto our YouTube channels, going to our school community. It's in the classroom section, 10-hour plus training, all there. Just get started.
Yeah, you don't have an excuse not to start now. It's all on YouTube, school community. You can find it all there. US dollars equals 50.5 Egyptian pounds. I just wonder, like, what's the average salary in Egypt?
I don't care if your average salary is $100 million. I don't care if your average salary is $100. Go on YouTube, search the word high ticket dropshipping, and learn how to sell these physical products without owning inventory. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It says average salary is about 14,000 Egyptian pounds, which is 284 USD. For anyone wondering. Wait.
East Compound says, how do you know there's demand before committing?
How do you know if there's demand before committing?
Where are we
luckily there's a lot of tools that show you demand. We like to use, if you're on a budget, use keywords everywhere. It's a Chrome extension. And you can type in Pilates reformer, and you can see how many people are searching for that every month.
That's a really good tool.
In terms of Pilates reformers, since we're talking about that, I think there's like probably like 60K Pilates reformer.
There's 60,000 monthly search terms for Pilates.
It's 110,000 now.
Wow. So even more demand for this particular product with a dropshipping program.
Yeah, like Pilates reformers are like trending. They've been trending.
Why do you think that is, Trev? Why do you think Pilates reformers is a trend?
Well, number one, like short form videos, but also the fact that I was told with Pilates reformers or just Pilates in general, it became like more popularized because of the fact that it's like a good way for recovery. But like it literally doesn't build any muscle, of course. We mentioned that already. It doesn't make your ass bigger or anything like that. You just, I don't know. Why is it so popular? Why is Pilates so popular?
It makes you more flexible, Trevor. So it's to open
Mm.
up your hips, feel euphoria.
More flexible, so you could do your other exercises. All I just remember is inside Pilates class, it just like doing the workouts, it just made me more hungry.
Trev, what's the most optimal diet for an entrepreneur that wants to get committed to high ticket dropshipping?
The optimal diet, with or without the gym?
With the gym and then without the gym.
With the gym, you just need to eat 1 gram of protein per pound that you weigh.
Okay, what does that mean for the average person that doesn't really know? Like,
I mean, like if you weigh 180 pounds, you eat 180 grams of protein a day.
Oh, so how much is like 180 grams of protein?
We'll just use like chicken breasts, for example. It's like each chicken breast, which is around, depending on the size, I think around 43 grams of protein. So if you just take 180 divided by 43, you need to eat 4 a day. If that's the only protein source that you're eating. Let's just say you eat 2, then you're up to like 86. That's half of your intake. And everything else can be like, if you don't know the protein amount of a food, it's all labeled. Like that's a good thing. You don't have to guess. It's all labeled. It's all measurable. So you just hit your protein intake every single day.
What else?
And then you also need to drink, I think 16 cups of water every day.
What?
Yeah.
How much is that?
Like each one of these is like 16, I think. A bottle of water is like 16.
So you have to drink 16 of that?
8 of them a day.
Do you drink 8 of those a day?
Probably drink like 4.
Damn.
No, like the more you drink, you just like start peeing so much, you know? Like every 20 minutes.
That's the truth.
Yeah. Another way is like if you can't eat a lot of calories, what you can do is you could do liquid calories.
What's liquid calorie?
Liquid calories just means like foods that are liquids. You can blend it all together. Like for example, peanut butter is very dense in protein and calories, so you can blend that into a smoothie. You can put peanut butter into a smoothie, put like 2 or like 4 tablespoons. That's like 400 calories. Boom, you just digest that. Just drink that.
Nice.
Instead of eating that. So some people like liquids in terms of like digesting calories.
What about someone that doesn't usually go to a gym? What do you have to say to someone that's like never went to a gym, and what's their diet like if they want to be successful?
If they never go to the gym, I encourage you to go to the gym, but like just eat less fatty foods and less processed foods. One thing I noticed is like as soon as you switch from not eating processed foods for like let's say a month, the minute you eat processed food, your stomach just hurts.
What do you mean by that?
Like for example, if you go 30 days without eating any processed foods, like you're just eating chicken, fish, eggs, fruits, some vegetables, and then you all of a sudden do that for 30 days and then you eat processed food, like for example, a granola bar, that's processed food, your stomach will start hurting.
I didn't know granola bars process, but it does make sense.
It is processed. Like just look.
Damn,
look
I like
at
granola bars.
I do like granola bars too.
Damn.
Yeah. What's like the most common processed foods? Like fast food, I would also consider like processed. Sugary drinks, sodas.
Is
chips.
Chipotle processed?
That's a good question. I don't think so. No.
What?
The sauce is.
You're lying.
The sauce is processed. It got seed oils in it.
I bet the chicken there is processed.
I'm not sure, to be honest. Chipotle chicken
Is Chipotle
isn't considered highly processed, but arrives raw but pre-marinated in a large bag. So it is like semi-processed. Mohammed said, real quick, I've been learning English for 6 months now. I'm still continuing to order to get started. English gotten really good. Like, I would assume that's the American typing. I want to join the course so I can learn and save time. What's the minimum cost at which I can enroll in the course? And what is the cost to start high-tech e-commerce? That's a good question. We recommend $1,500, $2,000 for the business. And then we have multiple programs ranging from $0 to $25,000. All I want to say is like, you could get started on the school committee for free, get some sales in, and then you can join us by going to ecomhighticket.com.
Work with us. But I thought he's the one that said high ticket or cost ticket commerce or something. Now you know it's high ticket e-commerce.
What is it? High ticket costs?
No. I think he was the one before that didn't even say high ticket e-com correctly.
High.
Oh, right there. Like, look at 2 messages ago. He says, I can start high cost e-commerce.
Maybe it's just a typo. Y'all hilarious. Is it 1-800 number required for the business or just recommended? You can use any number.
Yeah.
I like to use like a more local number because like you can appear as a more family-oriented business.
What's the best state in America?
Best state in America?
Yep, just say it. First that comes to your head.
I was gonna say like Texas.
Texas? Okay.
You can get big ass houses for like $1 million in Texas and get you a 5-6 family or 5-6 bedroom house in Texas.
Okay.
I might get you an apartment in New York. It's warm there.
The Texas Exchange is coming out now or something like that.
And also it's like it's not a blue state, which is also positive.
Oh.
Yeah,
so you don't like the color blue?
I like the color red.
Okay.
What do you think is the best state to live in?
The best state to live in is Alaska. No. Probably Hawaii.
Hawaii actually has some of the highest homeless rate.
Really?
Yeah. Because I've heard people or like the US government dumps like criminals or like people that are
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Like, they just literally dump them there.
That makes sense.
In the tourist areas, obviously just it's tourists, but like in other areas, it's just full of like homeless people.
Yeah, I was just thinking that poke bowls must be really good. I've never had a poke bowl from Hawaii yet, but I'm sure it's really fire.
Why from Hawaii?
Dude, they're known for their poke bowls.
Really?
Yeah. Like better than Japan.
How come I never heard that? Hawaii poke bowl.
Yeah. I like poke.
At the gym right now, before my shift starts, Trevor bulk and sees.
Yo, Trevor had 6 chicken drumsticks for breakfast yesterday morning. I'm like, damn, bro.
Like it's kind of like pizza. The first two are good. The third one is also good. Fourth, fifth one is like, oh, it's just chicken at this point. And then like after I finished the sixth one, I was like, I could eat one or two more, but I'm good for now.
Yo, you're low-key a fat ass.
But like I gotta get all the calories and protein in.
You work out every day though, right? Or like almost every day. So you just burn that shit off.
Yeah. Are you in bulking season? Lean bulk. Lean bulk is the way.
Facts.
So I recently launched ads for 3 brands a couple days ago, and I still haven't got any impressions. Why is that? Do I need to raise bids? If you have 0 impressions, that could be a technical error, or it could be your bids are too low.
Yeah.
So I would check your feed and then your bids. Estrada or Jose says Texas.
Damn, everyone's Texas.
You said Hawaii. Are you gonna change your mind?
Well, actually, I said Alaska, but then you looked at me funny, so I was like, "Damn,
Why Alaska? It's like you already hate the cold. You want even more freezing weather.
Alaska got Alaska king crabs, Trevor.
Well, you could just go to Maine. You got lobster.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah. I'm liking. Oh, interesting.
What's your favorite animals?
For our female audience, I'm sure you guys want to know. My favorite animal is pandas. I like pandas.
There's no way. Mine's a red panda.
No, yours is a monkey, bro. Yours is dead monkey.
Well, like it's two animals, a monkey and then a red panda.
What's a red panda?
You don't know what a red panda is?
I mean, like, oh, it looks like a fox.
Yeah, it looks like a fox more than a panda.
Nice.
What type of technical errors could it be?
There's so many.
It could just be like you're missing GTINs, you could be missing UPCs, you could be something wrong with the feed. So assuming there's no errors in Merchant Center and all your products are appearing on Google Ads, I would just start with your bids. I've been saving money for 3 months while learning from your channel and Marcus's. I want to start and prefer to join the course to avoid wasting time, so I'm saving now. That's good. But you can still start. You're not really wasting time. Like you can get the beginning started, so you're showing commitment.
It just sounds like you're doing nothing.
I'm just yapping.
Just get started. The material's all there. We live in an information era. Everything you want is on the other side of the computer screen, and you could literally learn the minds of the best and most brilliant people online. And what's stopping you from taking action? No one's holding you accountable. That's what it is. So you guys gotta come on to these lives every Friday. If you're not going to invest into working with us one-on-one, at Ecom High Ticket, then you have to come on to these Friday lives and ask your questions on troubleshooting with your ads and stuff, which is very technical. It's not that we don't want to answer. It's very person to person spaces, which is exactly what our program's about as well. We're very personalized, and it depends on where you're at.
You guys honestly have when we started in ecom, there wasn't no 2 people just giving you all the resources.
The sauce. Mm-hmm.
And going on live every single Friday to ask any questions. Every question you ask, we answered.
That's facts.
Speaking question, one person says, what do you think about dropshipping in Japan?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
Well, when we visited Hong Kong, we met someone there that said like, what do you think about dropshipping in Hong Kong? And what conclusion did we come into?
It's possible.
There's Google Shopping in Hong Kong. It's not Google is not banned in Hong Kong, unlike China where it's banned. So I don't think Google is banned in Japan. So it could be possible.
Yeah, the way I see it, as long as you're able to find a supplier to sell it to you and you have a way to acquire traffic, which is through Google Ads or whatever way you do for your store, you could dropship anywhere. The hard part I feel that is though, it's not even the technical, it's more so the group mindset, especially when you in like a lot of the Asian countries, if you're gonna try to step out and become like a businessman, stuff like that, listen, you're just gonna have to fight through a lot of people saying you're not about it. And that's the hard part, even if you're in Japan or Hong Kong or China.
I will take your advice, Marcus, and start now. I'll listen to you and follow your advice. What's your thoughts about that?
Can I be honest? Can I give my honest thoughts?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I just think it's full of shit. Like, and you ask me what I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. People say that all the time. They always say, oh, I will go and start. I'll go and start. You guys end up never starting. You guys end up saying that you'll start, take 5 seconds, look at the material, and then you'll go back onto TikTok and you're scrolling for another 40 minutes. And then now you're back watching for another 30 seconds. And then you get bored again. And then you watch TikTok again. And then that's how you feel like you get done when nothing actually gets done. So I'll see you when I see you, which is inside our school community. Haha. School community.
Cool. School community. Sometimes I have trouble telling whenever to put my negative keywords in the medium. As for now, what would you put a keyword in the medium versus low? Well, you put brand terms in the medium, like for example, Apple, and then in the low funnel or in the low, you put like iPhone 17 or Apple iPhone 17. So you put like the actual model. Facts, the school community is great. Should I choose trending products or evergreen products?
That's actually a good question.
That's a good question.
That's a good question. I'll answer first.
You go second.
When it comes to your products, guys, like choose something that you can actually resonate with. And I see people getting caught in this a lot. It's like, oh my God, like I'm just gonna go sell beauty products. Like for me personally, that was like my biggest mistake. When I first started dropshipping, I was just trying to find that and make money. Don't do that. Don't look for the trend. Just look for something that like if you're gonna pick up the phone and someone's gonna inquire about what you're selling to them, you're gonna be okay with talking about it. Like for me, it's like I'm okay with talking about like a forklift or something, you know, because it might be a little more boring, but it's like I could work with that. Whereas like if it's like beauty, facial, stuff like that, shit don't make sense to me, bro. You know, so that's me. How about you, Trev?
I mean, you just gotta ask yourself, like, do you want sales every day or do you want 5 sales every day for a month?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm sure if you work a job, you want the whole point of a job is consistency. Otherwise, you would quit that job and start a business.
True.
So whenever you have the choice in business, don't you want that consistency that you lost from having a job? Same thing. Like do you want to sell a fidget spinner where it goes out of population, or like not population, goes out of demand, and then you're stuck with all that inventory if you're carrying inventory? Or do you want something that's you can sell for years and years and you don't have to worry, you can sleep good at night? Kind of answers itself, doesn't it?
I want the boring, but it works product.
then you should sell 3D printers.
Oh,
That's kind of boring. No, I mean that's not boring, and also like people need that.
it's a good niche, guys. Make sure you guys take notes.
Albert says, any book recommendations? I'll go first. For me, I don't like reading books, to be honest. I don't have the attention span. But the ones I have read is the E-Myth Revisited, which just talks about like why businesses don't work and why, like, basically if you're trying to do every single component of your business, like for example, doing the sales, doing the marketing, doing the accounting, and then doing everything else in between and on top of your personal life, you're gonna be miserable. Not only are you gonna be miserable, you're not gonna be able to sustain that. So that's a good book. And then The Slight Edge, I'll just sum it up. It's literally 300 pages of there's literally 300 pages of the book saying you just need to be consistent and things just compound. So that's literally like, I feel like books, they just explain one thing in like 50 different examples, which for some people that might work, but it just gets repetitive. Like you already know what they're going to talk about. It's like, hey, this example, if they say consistent, they would have saw results. So those are two books that actually finished from 0 to
Oh shit.
10. Everything else, I just read like a fourth of it, and then like, yeah.
Wow.
How about you? Any book recs?
And don't laugh, I actually really liked Harry Potter. Like I thought Harry Potter was a really good book. The Sorcerer's Stone, Prisoner of Azkaban was not bad. Even the movie was not bad. But I guess when it comes to like business, I'll only recommend one book. The book's called The Fourth Turning by William Strass and Neil Howe. It's not like your most funnest read. It's just about like just how the world is changing, and pretty much, just how like Rome was once one of the strongest civilizations. Rome rise and fall, and talks about the rise and fall of empires, just as we are seeing the great America rise and fall. And it's just all about like that type of stuff. So if you guys are interested in like that stuff, that's my book for you, or Harry Potter.
Good. So only my brand names will be in the medium, nothing else. Yes. Can I test products while spending money on ads?
That's a great question.
So that's a good question. You can. Is it slow? Yes.
Yeah.
Like what are the ways to test products without spending money? You could film videos. You could create content. You could do
Blog.
SEO, which is just comes back to content.
Yeah.
You're not gonna spend money, you're just gonna have to spend time. It's a good way to look at it.
And like testing products, you can ask like your suppliers for their best sellers. So when you're making content, you're not even going blindly, just randomly making content. You'll find the ones that have at least some form of market demand, and you can make content on that, and then get the organic sales in.
Mm-hmm. It's good. Answered it perfectly. For example, would Fuji infrared sauna be low, even though it's not a specific product or model? It would be medium, because like if you sell Fuji like 2-person, 3-person, you just have to look at the highest intent keyword there is that you show up for. Maybe there's Fuji 2-person, Fuji 3-person, and Fuji 4-person. Those would be more specific that you would want to rank for. And they're low. I remember in your videos, Trevor, that selling saunas, massage chairs, and fireplaces is overrated. What niches is PeakFlow?
The niche to help you find a niche, to help you improve yourself. We're in many niches.
Many niches. Don't think there's just only those three.
We're probably in all of the niches that you just said, and we're tapping into some hidden niches, which are like 3D printers, probably some home generators. I don't think we've really talked too much about that, Trev. Maybe like
Inverters, solar panels.
you know those airport thingies, those airport security check machines. I think you told me that one time. I think you mentioned that one time. I thought that was a good idea.
Someone on my group call yesterday said that they're a dealer for what was it Balenciaga and
nice,
and another brand starts with a P.
Patagonia.
But, I don't know. Doesn't matter. But like they were trying to like dropship clothes. What's your thoughts about that?
I think like dropshipping clothes is like depends on if the brand is that strong, right? But right now we're in, dude, pull up the stats. Like 90% of people that do those buy now, pay laters aren't paying back. Like America's in debt. Is people really buying like an extra $1,000, $2,000 flip on a t-shirt or a sweater? Like, where's the utility in that? People need to spend things. People can't even spend money on their groceries and rent right now. Do they have time to buy Balenciaga? Some do, right? But that's the market you're working with. So that's why I say if you drop shipping t-shirts, look at your,
I would drop ship. I could drop. What would you drop ship? You could drop ship anything. No limits.
Like I guess like what's the goal of it? Just like
for no, like something that you like. For example, for me, I like watches, so I probably would consider like dropping watches.
Oh, nice.
Because like that would be like interesting because you're just dealing with customers that buy watches. And you can see how bad or good their taste is.
Okay. I guess for me, it's either gonna be like robots, like those robots that appear at the hotels.
Like ones in China.
Yeah, I think those are low key pretty cool. So I would dropship that. Or if it's more of like the passion side, I guess I would dropship like swords or like staffs, like martial arts, like those swords and staffs. That's pretty cool. Like QnAs, all that shit.
Someone should make a Taekwondo dropshipping store.
That's hilarious. That will actually probably make some money if you have like a fighting niche. Boxing rings.
You can sell boxing rings. I've literally seen those before, like $2,000.
Damn, I didn't know
that. How do you tell if a product is oversaturated? It's a good question. Oversaturation is always in your mind. If you think it's oversaturated, it just comes from you mentally, because it just means that you deem that you're not good enough to compete in the marketplace.
That's exactly it. Because one man's treasures and one man's trash and another man's gold, right? So like one person looks at it as like, damn, it's oversaturated. Another looks at it as like, oh, yeah.
A good way to look at it is like, wouldn't you guys all agree real estate is saturated?
Yes.
Isn't there like so many real estate agents and people popping up every single day?
Mm-hmm.
Then how come like there's people that pop up and then randomly they climb up to the top? And then there's the majority that start and then they never get anywhere. They barely make minimum wage.
Because people are lazy.
Is that saturation or is that a skill issue?
Okay, let me ask you this though. Do you think it's a skill issue or do you think it's people just don't want to do it?
People don't want to do it because it's too much work.
Like, for example, people want to lose weight, right? Everyone says, oh, I want to get my dream body. Okay. So stop eating and go exercise. But they don't want to hear that. They don't want to do that, though. They know what to do, though. It's the same thing. We have a 10-hour free training on our school community. It's all there for you guys to set up your shop, virtual showroom, ads, everything. But they don't want to do that. They just want to find the next dopamine hit, Trevor. So what should people do?
Why do you think that's the case? People like the idea, not the work.
People like the idea of what?
Of getting their dream body, but not the work, for example.
Oh, people are attached to the result, but they want to skip the process.
People love the idea more than the actual. I would disagree because I mean I agree with what she said, but like the journey is all like the funnest part about anything. Like once you reach your end destination, it's not even as fun as just the whole journey you were just on.
So the point being, people are lazy. People know what to do. People know what they should do, but they don't do it because they're fucking lazy.
Yeah. That's it. Colin's copy cells is laughing. What include in the one-on-one program years, which isn't the school free program? What's included? We could cover it. Probably couldn't cover it all in here because there's so much to list and it's all on paper. Best way to find out, just go to ecom.highticket.com and book your free strategy session. Free profit planning call.
Yeah. It's personalized, really. And, you know, everything that you guys see, everything that we put out there, is just a tip of the iceberg. That's all I'm going to say. It's the tip of the iceberg. And we can help you get to 10K a month profit in the next 6 months. If criteria are met, of course. You know, we have to see if we, you know, if we align together. Of course.
Mm-hmm. What makes people trust a store they never heard of?
That's a good question. It's honestly a really good question.
Wow, like Jaima has some good questions recently.
And you know, like, you know, I'll be very honest. Today's questions, like, are really good questions. A lot of the questions usually are questions that you could tell just hasn't really thought of much depth in. But at least like these questions like these, it's like, okay, like you're actually trying to start your store, right? Which is unlike, how many spectators do we have right now?
We have 20.
20? Okay. We have lots of people rewatching it too. So I just want to give lots of, you know, spotlight to Miss Jaima right over here. What makes people trust a store they've never heard of? Well, I'll tell you what. Trev, go for it.
What makes people trust a store? It comes from the brand that you're selling. Have you ever realized that, like, in public, let's just say you are looking to buy, let's just say you lost some earbuds. I actually lost some earbuds at an airport recently. And then you go to like a store nearby and they happen to carry Apple headphones, right? Does that make you trust the store more than if they were selling just generic headphones? Yes, because you know the brand Apple, don't you? So automatically the store gains credibility just by having other brands on the store. Now, besides that point, you can have reviews, you can have happy customers, all the other stuff people are already familiar with on top of it. But the main point is you're selling like name brand products people already know that has built-in trust.
Mm-hmm.
You want to add to that?
That's a good answer. And the only thing I would want to ask was just, even if you think about it, right? Like if you just lost your AirPods and then you go to like a shop, if they had like, you know, fake Chinese AirPods, let's be honest, you're going to look at the shop like a little wonky. Or if you go into like the authorized retailer of Apple AirPod, it's a little more credibility because it's the brand, like Trev said. So yeah.
Good answer. Well, I recently got an email inquiring about a bulk order of 100 units. It looks to be from a real business, but they only want to pay net 15 or 20, 30. LOL. That's very common because like 100 units, depending on what the price point is. But net 15, 30, there are companies that offer that. You need like pre-existing sales history. Unfortunately, if you're doing that, like you have to kind of like cough up the capital first to fulfill the order.
Someone's paying something.
Yeah. Someone's getting money delayed somehow. If it's not you, it's another company. Abrar machine says ... Ryan says, ever got scammed orders? Yeah. You can usually tell if it's a scam by a few things. Number one, if you speak with the customer, and no offense, if they have a Nigerian accent or Indian accent, chances are I would not recommend fulfilling the order.
You're getting scammed, brother.
You're getting scammed. Second of all, if they're like telling you like they want to use their own shipping company, 100% scam. Like the first criteria is already enough. Like if they don't sound white or someone that would buy products from your store, chances are they're a scam.
It almost sounds racist, but it's honestly true because like you guys have to understand the psychological profile of people that buy high ticket products are more rich demographic, you know, and so you just have to think about what kind of like profile do people that have money come from, right? How would they speak? And the truth is like you could tell if it's a scam or not simply by the way they're talking to you because they just dropped thousands of dollars. Like they're not taking shit from you. So I noticed a lot of the scam ones, they're trying to like work something out with me and stuff like that. It's almost too good to be true.
Yeah. Yeah, scam orders, they're like pretty like common in the high ticket industry because like if you get scammed, obviously you're losing more than a low ticket order.
Yeah.
That's probably why it's like more common. But a lot of times they're not going to be placing orders. They're trying to like QuickBooks. That's another scam. Or they're trying to like get you to pay someone.
Sometimes even the checks too, like when they try to do checks and stuff, sometimes you have to be careful of those too.
They be doing like fake checks and then they bounce and then you fulfill the order, then like the check, the money never goes in your account. Do you guys have orders going through shop sometimes? Order going through shop.
The
Shop
sales
pay?
probably.
Shop pay, yeah. Also, did you get any insights on scaling, guys? So, same thing that you see. I'm in your channel.
Damn, like they're in a pickle. Really good way to put it, Ryan, honestly. We'll keep you updated. We will keep you updated. What? Where are we traveling to next? That is such a personal question. We'll tell you. We're planning to go to.
Wait, where'd you get travel from?
Huh?
Huh?
The next question.
Oh, okay. I just we'll just put that in there. Next question. Where are you guys traveling next to?
We're traveling next.
Probably Mexico.
You know, Asia has always been a place I love exploring. Yeah. It's just Asia's so big.
Asia's, but like, saying Asia is just like so broad.
That's the point. I
It's
want to
like
go Asia, bro.
Asia. Okay, do you consider the Middle East Asia?
Yes. Do you?
Well, it is geographically part of Asia.
Yeah. You know what's tough right now is like, you know, because we get to work from our laptops, it's almost as if it's an abundance of choice that gets you into like don't even know what to choose.
Yeah, but the main thing is the Wi-Fi is dog water.
That's true.
In some countries, it's like, for example, Sri Lanka. I think the Wi-Fi is either, yeah, I think Sri Lanka's the Wi-Fi was terrible.
Well, remember when we was in China in one of the mountains? I remember we was on like T-Mobile Wi-Fi. It was good. It was better.
I
Yeah.
remember we were in the same hotel and you were calling T-Mobile like for an hour straight at
Yeah, I remember it was like,
at 4 a.m. taking a sales call.
yeah, guys. That's where we're gonna travel to. Anywhere and everywhere. But primarily, ideally, Asia is one place we would go to in the future.
Japan's and the bucket list.
Yeah. Yo, I heard Japan now welcoming Chinese people though. So
We'll just bring up the black persons.
oh yes, you're right. You're absolutely right.
We'll just bring the black person and we'll get in.
Mm-hmm.
Can I come with you guys?
Yeah, when you make your first 10K order in one order, then we'll consider it.
Japan to learn the healthy eating habits. Healthy eating habits.
Japan, they're the ones that live the longest, I think. I heard because they just eat like fish.
Because is that the case? Japan, people from Japan live the longest.
I heard that one of the longest.
One, I think like there's definitely more old people in Japan than younger people, and also the fact that the population is literally declining in Japan.
Oh yeah,
they're not having as many kids to replace like the people that die.
Because outside, and this is very controversial, which is I'm honestly surprised these lives are even up every single week sometimes. So you guys better ask your questions now. When you guys leave outside the tourism of Japan, you realize like their society is very dull and gray, and people hate their lives. People shit on America, but people in Japan hate their lives equally. And then people in China too, like people's just like is apathy.
Do you think that's the case, or like people just have the case of the grass is greener on the other side syndrome?
Here's the truth, right? Or what I think. They don't even know the grass is green on the other side because they never tasted it. It's kind of like if you in North Korea, you actually think the world's just like North Korea.
Because you don't know better.
Versus like, yeah, like that's how they grew. That's all they know. And that's the sad part. That's why people, in Japan, everyone's just like, there's like almost no hope for their futures.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you learn how to get dropshipping.
How about Africa? Time to tour like speed.
That's hilarious. That's funny.
Cape Town.
Nah, I'm good.
It's funny. You think Q1 is slow because of Q4? Q1 is historically slower than Q4 in most industries. Will you guys plan on having an off-site meetup for your community? Yes.
Yeah, we were thinking about hosting like some form of private mastermind events for, our more dedicated community members, give you guys like some even more in-depth sauce than what we usually give you guys. But we'll see. A lot of the stuff that we shared today, like, we're pretty exclusive already. If you guys want to do something in person, it's definitely something up in the air. If there's enough people, I'm sure there is. You guys could let me and Trev know. We'll definitely notice.
Yeah. Guys can pull up in Michigan.
Hell yeah.
Should I ask my supplier for net terms? Don't have cash, obviously. You can ask, and you can have the customer sign a contract.
Yeah.
Show proof of funds and show that they actually pull their credit. Do your due diligence. Rip to Granny, she got hit by a bazooka. That's what the comments said.
I don't know what that one is.
That's
but I put everything in writing. If you're gonna do a big B2B deal, everything needs to be in writing, man, or else you're just gonna screw yourself over. Get everything in writing and do your proper homework, due diligence. Obviously, if you had a coach that's been through all these stuff before, you'll feel a lot better. But that's the only technical thing I think would make sense for you right now, is like just make sure everything's in writing so that everything is referenceable, you know. So.
Hold exclusive Meta VR. Meta VR events.
That's actually a good idea, Ryan. That's not a bad idea.
You know the go-karting place we went to? They had like the whole VR section, but we never did that.
Oh, I did that.
Oh, you did do that.
I did that with Jackie.
No, that's not VR. That's literally the car racing simulator. They had another part where you put on like the VR headsets.
I put on the VR headset. No, I didn't. Never mind. Yeah.
But the go-karting was more fun, so I'm not.
Yo, VR is real now.
I have a VR headset. I bought it like a year ago and haven't used it.
Isn't it crazy? We're all gonna connect to the cloud one day through VR.
Yeah, and like, the Meta glasses, not the Meta glasses, the Meta headset, whatever it's called. And like, it's all right. I think the major flaw with it is that just the resolution is kind of low.
I'll tell you what the major flaw of it is. Now you got a new reality. People are going to get even more fat and more lazy because they could just escape into VR and just be lazy fat fucks.
Yeah, that's why I stopped using it. I felt like I was in another third dimension. I was like, okay, this is not healthy.
That's where the world is going, man. Fuck it. I guess we'll be fat fucks together. I'll see you inside, guys, in the virtual Meta event.
We'll host a Fat Fox VR event.
The FF Mastermind, sponsored by PeakFlow.
Have you into Bing apps too? Yes. It's good, Ryan. Perfect timing. I think we answered all the questions. Someone said, okay, Nigeria here. Yeah, what about 5K? What? I mean, you could start with 5K. Being from Nigeria doesn't make you any different.
Yeah, I know a lot of people from South Africa too.
Cool. Answered all the questions. Hope you guys enjoyed this live. We'll be back next week, 12 p.m. EST. You also know where to find us. We'll work with our team and us. Get a one-on-one coach to help you get to your goals with high-tech ecom. Apply at ecomhightech.com. And we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Peace.